Hi everybody, Tim Bartz here, your Ford video guy with a video on the, no, not the Bronco, this camper right behind us, which we'll be pulling with our Bronco to all the different events we're gonna go to and just go strictly off-roading. We're gonna go to Colorado twice this summer, once for Bronco Super Sale in September, but again, this summer we're gonna go up there starting probably sometime in July. We're gonna go up there and do some off-roading on our own. And then we're going to Super Sale, Tennessee, and we're going to do some camping this summer out by Tuttle Creek, which has an off-road park as well, and try to get some weekend off-roading in more regularly than just at these Bronco events. And probably in the fall or something, we're going to try to hit Moab as well. We're gonna do some stuff, have some fun with the camper here. And you know, some people might ask, why'd you get a camper? I've had some people say, you know, why not just get a hotel? You know, and this and that. And you know, here's the deal. We did tent last year. For one, campsites are pretty inexpensive. They're usually 25, 30 bucks, maybe 50 at the most. And you can get power, electric, everything. Now, last year I hit a lot of sites with that because we wanted to charge phones overnight. But if you've ever tried booking a hotel, and if you're like us, you know, my wife is allergic to dogs. She's allergic to mold and smoke, right? And so, and the smoke just gets my allergies and acts them up as well. So sometimes finding hotels that are completely smoke-free, pet-free is a chore. Plus, then you get in there and how clean is it? And you know, sometimes you gotta fork out a little bit of money to get a nice hotel that's clean and everything else. This here, I know how clean it is because we're going to be cleaning it ourselves. We know how clean the bed is. We're the only ones sleeping on it. We know exactly who's been in it and what they've done in it and everything else. So that's what's great about, you know, taking our camper and having it that way. And yeah, plus it's a lot of fun. It's fun camping. Get outside, enjoy it instead of, you know, in a hotel room with a bunch of other people. And that was the other thing. We stayed in a hotel on the way to get this camper. And I guess there's a bunch of construction crew that came in the middle of the night. And I'm a heavy sleeper, but my wife is a very light sleeper. She got very little sleep that night because they came in around 3 o'clock, waking her up. You know, the walls were thin and everything else. So there you go. And some of those campsites, yes, they kind of get rowdy, but a lot of them have this rule, 10 o'clock, that is lights out, quiet between 10 and 7 a.m. or something like that. And that's good because most of them adhere to that. Sometimes you get some rowdy kids, but hopefully with this, it'll be a little bit quieter inside and everything else, but I think we'll enjoy it. So let me give you a tour of our camper. So this is a Flagstaff E-Pro. This is the E12S, 12 meaning it's a 12-footer. And Flagstaff is made by Forest River. So if you've ever had a Forest River RV, there you go. Now, we're gonna just go around it here. This one does have dual propane tanks up here. So let me take this out just a little bit. It has dual propane tanks on here. And it does have a switch where it'll just go from once one's empty, it'll flip right over to the other one, or I can set it manually. So if I know that I want to know that one of the tanks went empty on me and I didn't check it, so I can go get it filled up, I can do it manually if I want. Back here we do have 2 batteries. Actually it comes with one, and they said, do you want a second battery? And I thought, you know what, off-roading, maybe if I want to go off-grid or whatever, that second battery will come in handy. So we got a second battery, and who knows what happens if something happens to the Bronco or something, I need another battery. Don't know if it'll work in there or not, but there you go. Got the second battery. Now, this is an electric, I don't know what you call it. Anyway, that goes up and down electronically with this. I am recording this in the morning, so, and it does have a light. Check this out. There you go. So that way, if I'm hooking up, which I will be in Tennessee at night, or unhooking one or the other, then that's gonna come in handy. There's also a little light over here. There you go. And if for some reason this motor goes out, you can manually, by popping this up, and it does give you the wrench that goes with it, you can manually have it go up and down as well. And it does have a wheel that goes with it on the bottom if you want. I don't want any rolling around or anything. Safety chains and everything, we do have extensions to those because they need a little bit extra help with the Bronco with that spare tire on the back. So of course you need an extension on a Bronco and everything. There you go. Spare tire, full-size spare. It's a nice all-terrain tire, 65 PSI by the way, that are rated to 75 miles an hour. I did check it out. Although I noticed it did go a lot better when we were going just 70, but there you go. So nice, a little 5-spoke wheel there. So it looks pretty cool right there. Now you'll notice right behind that, it does have its own chock there. So I don't have to put the things underneath, the chocks underneath the front and back or anything. I just get there's a little rod that goes with that, put it in that hole, and I just push it forward. Of course, take out the pin, and then it locks into place, and I put the pin in there so it's not going anywhere. And I do that to both tires. The other tire on the other side is on the front. So there you go, kind of helps out. And then this also goes down. We just use this, lowers down as well, so I don't have to have any kind of stands or anything carried inside, but lower those down to where I need to level that out. There you go. By the way, I do need to get a level for this. I do have one inside, but it's like one that you can move around, which actually may not be a bad idea, because then I only have to have one on there, you know, on the back, front, to kind of make sure it's leveled side to side as well as everything else. Probably going to need to get some little things going on the wheels in case I need a side-to-side level, but this is so small that probably should be able to find a nice level place. So, all right, what else we got? We got a power awning as well, right? That powers out for us. The support arms could go right in here into the camper, or you can stake them straight down to the ground, which is kind of nice. Let's see what else here we got on the outside. Going around, let's just go around the outside, then we'll go and look at inside. Now, it does have 2 different sets for propane, because we does have a grill, but it also, or a range, but it also does have a griddle. So if you want to run both, my wife's like, nope, never going to happen. But if you want to run both, they're right there. So you can just plug those in. I'll show you those a little bit. There is an outlet back here too. Just kind of nice. Outlet in the back, protected. So there you go. And this is the rail system where those would sit on. I'll show you a clip right there of those so you can see what those look like. Back here in the back, we're going to open this up in just a second. We'll just go all the way around. That is the back galley kitchen, right? Back here we do have, of course, water, so we can plug in the city our own water, so we can bring our own water with us, or we can hook up to their city water if we want. Probably for this trip I'm just going to fill this up in case we need any water in the back. We're going to probably go out to eat about every night while we're there, but just in case we need some extra water at the campsite or whatever, I'll probably fill that up and not use their city water. If I do use city water, I'm going to get a filter for that. So there you go. And then this is for your power, so we can plug in 30 amp for that. This is right there. So 30 amp supply. We do have a surge protector just in case we have something different than that, or if there's any issues. It was suggested by them. So yeah, I'll probably do that. And let's see what else. And then of course there's your drain for your black water and your clean water under there. So there we go. All right, air conditioner and everything back here. And there you go. So we do have solar on top as well. So solar can help, not a lot of solar up there, so it can help maintain and have our electricity last longer if we need to. All right, let's open this thing up. Might need to drop down. There you go, I pulled it enough to do it. So this comes up. I'm gonna give you see what that looks like. So what's great about this and how this comes up is we do have this little, up in here, we do have a little thing that goes around, a privacy, with zippers on the back. So that way you can wrap that around. I'll show you an image of that. I'm not gonna do that in this video. Show you an image of that they had that when they had it set up. And it unzips on the back, so you can roll it up and get in it. But then that way you can change clothes in there, whatever else, but also there's a hose. So I can hook this up if I want to the water right here. So this, I can just pull that off real easy and plug that one right in. And then, let's see if I can do this one-handed. There you go. So if we wanted to shower out the back, we have that option right there. We do have a refrigerator here as well. Nice, turns on. You turn the switch over here in the back to turn it on. There's a light in the back as well, right there. Right, this allows the refrigerator to turn on right here. That's for the refrigerator, and this is for our water. So it can you can have the pump turn on. So it's not going to pump any water to these until we turn that on. We turn that on and say I want fresh, gray, whatever pumped in to this. So there you go. Put this away now. I need to really get my get my GoPro out to do these and put it on my head. I just don't like, sometimes it puts a spot on my head. Okay, outlets back here as well with the surge that are protected. Little table that you can pull out if you need to, and it supports under there. There you go. And just a little compartment here. There's where the wheel is back there. That's where they put it. And a little bottle opener as well. And a microwave. Did I mention that already? Anyway, there you go. There's that. You know, I'm gonna move these, lock these. So these are like actual locks to support it, but then all the keys to it, the same key works all of them. So there you go. There is a tag on the back because in Iowa, evidently, even the small camper, you have to tag, but in Kansas, you don't. So I can do a under 2,000 camper tag, and then I don't have to tag it every year, which is kind of cool. All right, get inside. Kind of small in here. We do have a screen door if we need to. There's our cord that comes with it. There's the tray that kind of goes on this rail right here. If we want to do the table and the range top, we can do it that way, or you know, the griddle if you want to put it on there. Let me put this down because we're going to pull this out in a second. Let me put this down. All right, we do have, this is the range right here. There you go. There's the range that's going to go outside. And let me go, actually, let me pause this. Let me put this outside so I can show you the rest of the inside. Okay, I went ahead and mounted these up for you so you can kind of see how they set up right like that. And then this, there you go. There's a hose that comes with it that'll connect down to there for that. So there you go. Pretty cool, nice, slick. All right, inside, it is pretty small. So I'm going to tell you, very small. It does have a gaucho. That's a couch and a bed. This actually pulls towards you, so you can kind of see with it closed. There is one little step. We are getting a little step in here because this step is like right up against it. I can find it, but anyway. All right, inside. So you do have, like I said, you have the bed, and you have actually, I have all the little things that are needed to lower everything and use outside in there. But with the couch here, you know, it's a little tight, but you know what's great is that me being about 5'10", probably 6-foot person may struggle, but I can sit here just comfortably, you know, on the couch here, and it's kind of nice. So we can actually sit about 3 to 4 people on this couch if you really wanted to, or 2 of us with 2 grandkids, which we already did, experimented with that. So there you go. So that's pretty cool. And right over here, let me turn this around. We do have a little power. Just flip that up, pull it till it locks into place. We got 2 outlets, a USB A and C right there. So nice and easy, because when we pull this out, this is pretty much our headboard for the most part. There you go. That goes down when you don't need it. So then you can just put things there. Pretty cool. And there's a little counter there. So with some cabinet space in there. I don't think we have anything in there. Nope. So we could put clothes if you wanted, some smaller stuff. We're probably just going to bring bags and have the bags tucked away somewhere. I don't know. We'll have to think about that. That's what we're going to do next weekend. That's why I'm doing this video today. And another video I'm going to record right after this, because this weekend it's all about loading up, so I don't want to have to do any videos this weekend. There's the power to extend that out, the awning out, and this is our light for right here. Really cool feature is with this, these lights are on. If you're going to bed, you can just flip these off just by pressing that. That's kind of nice. So you can shut those off. 2 outlet over there as well. We got a little radio. We can plug it in, or it's wireless. We can listen to radio and connect that way if you want. There's our solar right there, and our temperature. Right now it's at 43. I didn't have it on. Probably powered all the way down. Actually, I'm gonna probably plug in after this into the garage there, so that we can have some power into it and keeping it up to temperature. But you can it's just like in the home, right? AC, heat, have it on temperature. All right, what else? We got some storage in here. So you can put longer stuff in here if you want, or there's these little shelves come down and support into there. So there you go, get a shot there. Like that, there's 2 of those if you need that. And then another little compartment up here. We do have, as I get out, we do have down here, that's your heating and your AC unit. So it's going to come out here, and that's your CO and propane alarm there, but that's where that's going to come out. We do have an exhaust fan as well that can suck the hot air out so that the AC doesn't have to work as hard. But there you go. And then this here, we just pull out. So there is a support. I want to make sure that's not connected, but that you connect around so that the way it doesn't move in case you have to, you know, driving. I will say very smooth driving this. Didn't have to worry about that. Everything stayed exactly where it was. But you pull this couch out, and what's great about this is you can pull it anywhere in here and stop. So we talked about we're going to play around with is we may not need it all the way down. We thought about trying to, you know, leave maybe leave it like on 3 cushions. Of course, and then one of them sitting up against the wall, and see if we both can sleep in there, because then that gives you this much room, so a person could, you know, stand up. So that was my big thing, is if I pull all the way out, there's not a lot of room. You're not standing up there, right? And basically you just have room to stand here. That was my only downfall to this, was when it's fully out. But I think that we're going to be able to sleep there, kind of like almost like a full-size bed size, and then we're going to be able to just sleep there, and then either one of us can stand up when we need to. Of course, whoever's in the back, I told her, I said first in, last out, right? But there you go. So that's kind of the tour of this. I'm going to put this back, put everything back away, but there you go. That's it. We have some shades. Windows can be opened up. We have 2 windows there, one here that just cranks open. It's a little bit smaller, but shades for both of those for privacy. But there you go. That is that. So we're going to get, let me put all this stuff away here real quick. So there you go. There is walk around on the camper. And, you know, I did a video for my Law MacArthur channel for Maverick Monday, and kind of talked about towing and hauling with the Maverick, because a lot of people are probably first time towing. And I thought, you know what, this kind of inspired me, towing this back home, inspired me to do a video on the Maverick, because that trailer can actually be towed with my Maverick. Has 2,000 pounds of towing capability. As long as it's empty. So I was talking about that. That kind of inspired the video of doing that with the Maverick. And I said, oh, you guys don't want to hear about the camper anymore. And a lot of people commented they did. Actually, they wanted to know more about the camper that I have, because they want to try to pull a camper with their Maverick, a small camper. And they want to know their limits on theirs with 2,000 pound capabilities. So, you know, trimmer off-road. I've done a video on that. Let me turn this around. Trimmer right there has 2,000 pounds of towing. It's a nice off-road rig. Oh, this door's open. Didn't see that. It's a nice off-road rig, right? And that you can tow 2,000 pounds with. So you really could tow that trailer with it, or maybe something a little bit lighter. So they were, you know, hey, they wanted to see a walk around on my little trailer and give them some ideas. But anyway, there you go. And hope you guys enjoyed that. And you'll be seeing that camper in more videos at Supercell. We're going to take a couple trips this summer, that kind of thing. So you guys will be able to see that in action, and some of the future videos. So now you know a little bit about it. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. And look what's coming next. We have one last project I'm going to try to install today. This is my morning off before my live stream. I'm going to try to install this here in a quick little hour and a half, but this is the dash cam. This is the last thing to put on the Bronco, and then we'll be doing a walk around. So 2 more videos here as we get ready for Supercell. So we'll try to get the video that you're watching right now up tonight for you, and then this in here we're going to record and try to have it up for you like we did last week, maybe on Thursday night, and then a walk around on Saturday on the Bronco. But anyway, this dash cam, I did have to get a new one. We pinched the cable on the camera itself. I was just going to get one. This was actually pretty cheap, like 60 bucks or something. And I was just going to you know, plug that into the other one. And I said, you know what, I want to actually run the wires correctly and everything this time. So we're redoing this all together. So you guys are going to see this in the next video. And I got something special. We might be hardwiring in. We'll get into that in the next video. So you want to make sure you're subscribed. Make sure that bell notification is turned on so you don't miss any videos. Hope you guys are enjoying these. And until the next video, stay positive, be kind to one another, be kind to yourself, and we'll see you later.